Once again, look at that. That is a live look at the historic 4th Avenue. The 55th annual Spring Street Fair has all wrapped up, and hundreds of vendors have cleaned up their tents after another successful year, they're telling us. They say that over 350,000 people attended the Tucson tradition this weekend, and that's kind of surprising. We had a really beautiful day the first day, but it's too bad maybe they couldn't have postponed it a couple of days because, you know, as we go into some nice weather again. But it was yesterday really windy. It was a little tough.
For sure. And you saw it right out there. Those trees were moving quite a bit, so we're still seeing the wind. But I was out there on Friday afternoon. I couldn't believe how many people were already there as it just barely started.
Oh, yeah. It's really popular.
Oh, yeah. Well, for at least right now, it'd be kind of difficult to get on out there because you did see all those clouds in the background, but there was a little bit of breaks in the clouds. If you look closely, you did see some of those towering clouds down towards the south, and that's what they have right now over Vail. We looked at that, but the spot I want to kind of highlight for you now is once again going to be in the foothills because you're starting to see that little system that was just tracking its way over the mountains, making its way through Craycroft Road and throughout a lot of the Sabino Canyon area. So I know you just got done with a lot of the heavy rain, but more is going to be on the way for you here over the next little bit. When it comes to the rain rate, the last system was around ½ inch of rain an hour. This one's close to a full inch of rain. So you're going to see some pretty decent rain totals when it's all said and done. And at least when it came to the height on this system, it was around 20,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get an update on that. You can see it's potentially around 21,000 feet right now. So this really isn't the tallest storm in the world. That means we're not looking at severe weather with it. But one thing we could see is a few lightning strikes here and there, because once you get past about 15,000 feet, you begin to see enough static electricity to produce some of those thunderstorms. So that's something we'll look at as it makes its way down towards the east side. At least when it comes to the direction that it's moving, it's going to be continuing to move down towards the southeast a little bit more. So it's going to kind of take a path right about this way. So it should be making its way towards the Fred Ent Golf Course closer towards 430. It's not too far away from that area, but it should be by Houghton Road by about 445 or so. If it holds up in strength, that'll be closer towards the south side of that area. But at least when it comes to rain chances over the next few hours, they are starting to fizzle out. We're not really seeing as much as what we had last night, as Sean and I were talking about before, or even what we saw about an hour ago. A lot of this should begin to clear on out. We're looking pretty good during the evening hours, but if you live in Safford, I want you to listen because there is going to be a good chance you can have some steady rain throughout the entire evening, some more snow on areas like Mount Graham, and it will eventually clear on up during the day tomorrow, but you're still going to have some decent chances into the afternoon. Now, the latest update for Tucson is that we're looking at an isolated chance of rain for tomorrow, but at spots like Sierra Vista, Douglas, it's going to be much better for you, but then everyone should be cleared up as we get into Wednesday. So things are looking a little bit better during that time, and I don't think the system tomorrow is going to be a huge rainmaker for Tucson or anywhere else, so that's not going to be an alert day for us. The next day we could potentially see one is Sunday. It's a little bit far out right now, but we are going to see a huge drop in those temperatures for Easter after we're close to 80 by Thursday and Friday. Temperatures are still going to be cold for the next couple mornings, Sean, so that heavy jacket people needed throughout the weekend, still needed for the next couple mornings.
All right, don't put it away yet. Thank you, Daniel.